Hello guys, my name is Jael Nyambura Njogana, and I'm suffering from a disease called acute myeloid leukemia, which is an aggressive blood cancer. It's just some of those cancers that come very quickly and they develop also very quickly. So I was diagnosed with blood cancer last year, 2024, and I started my treatment in December, where I did chemotherapy. For the whole of December, I did chemotherapy. January, I did more chemotherapy. And February 2025, I did more chemotherapy. Then I achieved something called remission. Remission is where your disease goes, or like cancer cells can't be seen. I was happy. I did a Thanksgiving. I was just really happy to achieve remission, and I really hoped the disease would not come back. Unfortunately, in July this year, 2025, around 20th, I found out that I had bleeding gums, and that my platelets were low. Sure enough, I did a blood test, and I found that my values were low, especially the platelets were 13, and the normal range is normally 150 to 450. So I was like, I panicked. I hoped it was not the disease again, but I went ahead. I did tests. I did something called the bone marrow biopsy, where it confirmed, yes, I had relapsed, which means like the cancer came back. So the cancer came back. I when I asked the doctors what's the next step, what can I do, one thing was clear is that I can't go back to the initial treatment because it won't work, because it didn't work. The only option was given. The other option that was the viable option for me is to do a stem cell transplant, or it's also called a bone marrow transplant. It's where your sibling gives you bone marrow, like stem cells. They are called stem cells. And when they give you the stem cells, they place it in your blood, and then yours are they're like finished, like yours are kid or something. And for me to do this, I need to do it in India. India is like the cheapest place to do it, so India is where I'm doing it. And the cost is 7 million, which is a very huge cost. Actually, when I saw the cost was 7 million, I was almost discouraged. But then I was like, I have to do this. I have to try by all means to do the stem cell transplant. Then again, I have to do it as fast as possible. So I'm appealing to you guys to support me. Prayer wise, guys, support me, because even I could get an organization to sponsor me if you guys prayed for me, or if you know any organization, support me financially, please, so that I can be able to raise the 7 million to be able to go to India to do a bone marrow transplant. The 7 million includes also the cost of travel and the treatment and the bone marrow itself. Yeah, pray for me, support me, as much as you can. Any little amount brings me closer to healing, and I hope I'd be back to being able to doing normal human beings activities. Yes, and also if you're well, please remember to thank God every day, because me, when I was well, I was not even aware that this is what people go through. But yeah, that's what I would like to say.